Hey guys, Logan, we're up to Season 1, Episode 6 of House of the Dragon. Here we go. Rhaenyra, you look so much older!
A boy, princess.
A boy!
Princess. The queen has requested that the child be brought to her. Immediately.
Why? Does she want to, like, examine the child to see if it's
Right.
theirs or something? Like, how would you know?
You should be resting after your labours. I have no doubt that you would prefer that, Your Grace.
What happy news this morning?
Oh, this guy. Holy shit, he is not doing well. Oh my god. How that man has survived this long.
A fine prince.
They cut off my fingers.
Sturdy.
They cut off my arm.
You will make her fierce and...
We haven't
Joffrey.
Joffrey.
Have me called Joffrey.
It's an unusual name for a Valerian.
So, this is their third child?
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later you may get one who looks like you.
Yikes. That's not his kids. I don't know. It makes me think that, Jesus, she is bleeding a lot. Oh.
We chose an egg for the baby.
They have black hair?
Kept one.
I let Luke choose.
That is so not right. That's not...
Every day an egg. Of course.
Is it his kids?
Joffrey, is it?
Father.
Oh my god, I think it's his.
No.
Oh, snap. Little baby dragon. That's Aegon on the left, and that is Dracarys.
Dracarys Vermax.
Aemon and or Aegon and Aemon, I assume.
Aemon, we have a surprise for you.
Aemon, yep. Oh, let's go!
Something very special.
Got my history down. A pig. Damn.
Behold.
Don't they have a daughter? Alicent and Viserys? I don't know if they're going down that path or not. I don't know. Is it smart to go down here? Idiot. That's gotta be her daughter.
Something's just dark.
Nature is a thing of mysterious works.
Ain't no way.
How do you know?
There's no way, man.
The silver stallion. How do you know it was him?
There's just no way that those are Rhaenyr's kids. There's no way. I think they're in their 30s. Or, ooh. Rhaenyra might almost be 30.
Sir Kristen. Do my senses leave?
What the hell, dude?
Was it your plot? Aemond is your brother.
Oh, he's a twat.
We are friends. You may carve him about as you wish. But if Rhaenyra comes into power, your very life could be forfeit. Aemond's as well. She can move to cut off any challenge to her succession.
Then I want...
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing!
The pot is stirring.
Firstborn son. And what they know.
It is
everyone in the
boiling.
North knows.
It's interesting knowing, like, how the ending happens here. I'm not gonna say it, but how the steps, like how they get there, I don't know.
I was fighting over the crumbs.
And before we come to blows...
Are they married?
A toast of blood on the great dragon Valerian.
Oh, she's pregnant.
Flew to our
What?
aid in Lease and burned a fleet of deserving by Lady Rhaenyra.
They already have 2 kids.
I wish to offer you.
Well, this is interesting. There's some information that I was not aware of. There's some new things happening. Rhaenyra and Bela, I think, are their kids. Maybe. maybe the names can change. How long has it been since the beginning? Like 14 years? Almost 15 years?
Right, my prince, you'll get knocked down.
Weapons up, order. Means the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention, Sir Christopher.
They're so his kids. That is so obvious.
All right.
Those are the grandfathers. That's kind of funny.
Yeah! Don't let him get up.
Damn, this is so obvious what side he's on.
Brother. Or a son.
Oh my god. It's so his kid?
Let him be both of his clothes.
You're her type.
He took the good clothes.
Damn.
You have laid us open to act mean exile and death. For you, for her, for the children.
Oh!
True. Only. My dear wife. Princess. Have played my part here faithfully for 10 years.
10 years.
I am owed
You are owed nothing.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers.
Oof!
Very well, then I command you. As your princess and the heir to the throne, you are commanded to remain in King's Landing and at my side.
Checkmate.
It's you and father. And Bela. Because you have dragons.
Ah, Bela. Got one right. This is Rhaenyra?
There is more. Father ignores me. He's doing his best.
He wants a boy. Is that why?
Rhaenyra has delivered another son.
Did your brother mention if this one also bears a marked but entirely coincidental resemblance to the commander of the City Watch?
That detail out.
So minutely observed.
You do not sleep.
Well, how can I with you haunting my every move?
My vows, I know, disappointed you.
Shit.
Perhaps
Our coffers are great, but not infinite. We must consider the cost to our
This guy is on the verge of just like, I'm done.
But we have been lax, and the old monster now lifts its head.
He looks so bad.
And long before that, we were friends. My son
She's like,
Viserys
no.
will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter Helena.
Oh!
Ourselves,
Oh!
once and for all. Let them rule together.
A most judicious proposition.
For your offer, and we will consider it duly. You must rest now, husband.
I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King. The episode in the yard this morning, my son Howling has disgraced himself. You have served me faithfully for many years. Tell his hand. Your advice has been sage, unmarked by self-interest. Ever darker, I can no longer serve you with integrity. What is this shadow? Name it if it casts such a gloom. Then I cannot accept this.
My dear husband.
I said no.
if you insist, my king.
I do.
Everybody knows, except for the king, who, I mean, is not the brightest. He's just in denial. He's always in denial.
You can help me.
Damn. Damn. She's getting a whole lot more bolder in her age. Oh. What?
I took the liberty of beginning without you, Your Grace.
Did not expect him, honestly.
A murderer, a deviant, a traitor to the crown. For your crimes, you've been sentenced to death by hanging.
What you want with us?
I'm prepared to offer you mercy.
So they get to stay alive if they get their tongues cut off and they do what he asks.
I've reached the limit of my art. Child will not come.
My brave girl.
The Emperor, by way of the blade. But I cannot say for a surety whether it lives.
Will the mother survive it?
It's the same scenario as before. Oh my god. What are you doing? More sense now, because I was like, they only have 2 kids. I was like, she's pregnant. I was like, wait a second. That's why I was confused earlier. I was like, huh, there's something different going on. Wow, that's crazy. That's so obvious.
Obvious stranger.
Is Harlan Strong my father? Am I a bastard?
You are a Targaryen. That's what that is.
Yikes! Refuses to accept. Nobody says it. They just like bounce around the thing. No one actually is like saying anything.
It's a Dragonstone, man.
We should have left years ago.
Off to Dragonstone. Oh.
What is your position?
The wise sailor flees the storms that gathers. Lady, bring him. We'll need every sword we can muster.
Damn. Bring your boyfriend. Oh, so that's what they're told to do. It's a fire. Oh, boy!
Assume you will write to your father now?
Paris, I did not wish for this.
I feel certain you will reward me.
When the time is right.
Oh my! Great episode. So a lot of things happened. So what we have confirmation of, and what we have seen, is Rhaenyra has been married to Rhaenyra for 10 years. They have 3 kids. Jacaerys, and Joffrey. I hate that name. But it is almost certain that they are not Laenor's kids. Daemon and Rhaenyra, they're married. I don't know how long they've been married, but they have 2 kids. Rhaena and Baela. And Rhaena was pregnant, but same situation as what happened to what is his name? Oh my god, what was his name? Their kid. I can't remember his name. Before. Viserys' previous wife. Same thing was going on. You know, they couldn't... the baby was breached or something. You know, couldn't get the... Baby wasn't coming out. And the only option was to get rid of the baby or get rid of the wife with the chance of the baby dying. And kind of the same scenario as, like I said before. She left and got just obliterated by a fireball from a dragon. So, she is now dead, leaving Daemon without a wife, but with 2 kids. However, Rhaenyra did propose that her oldest son, Jacaerys, marry Helaena, which is the second child of Alicent and Viserys. Their first child is Aegon. Their third child is Aemon. And those are the 3 that we know of. So they have 3 kids. And then, which Alicent did not like. She did not like that at all. Rhaenyra then leaves for Dragonstone. Sir Harwin and his father, which is the Hand of the King, are killed by his son/brother. His son and brother. And basically the queen. Even though that's not really what she wanted. But, yeah. Things are getting very tense. Very tense. Definitely between Rhaenyra and Alicent. And you can totally see that there is something... Rhaenyra doesn't want it, you know? Rhaenyra wants that friendship they had. She wants that relationship. And Alicent is just so against it. She's so like... You always get to do whatever you want, and I never got that opportunity. Now it's like... I'm in control. So she's like trying to tell Aegon things and get Aegon, you know, to wake up and that he should be on the throne, you know, stuff like that. It's getting tense. And Rhaenyra has now left because she doesn't want to be in the middle of all that. And in the middle of all that to begin with, Viserys, who's the current king, is not looking well at all. He has been the king for about 13, 14 years, around there. We're nearing about that 15-year mark. He's not looking good. He's not looking good at all. He doesn't have an arm. He looks incredibly old. He can hardly move. He's always looks like he's sick. You know, he's not doing well. He's not doing well at all. Anyways, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I will see y'all next time.